Hi, thanks for joining us today. This is some memorabilia that comes with the 1942 Packard 110 convertible. This, as you can see, this is a shop manual, probably the original, or this one is. Service manual, parts list. This guy was extremely meticulous. It has most of the records every time it got fuel or service from the 40s all the way up to about the middle of the 90s. It had a custom radio in it. In fact, this is a telegraph that was sent to him in January 13th of 1942, stating that the car was held up due to bill of lading issues and probably something to do with the start of the war. That came in the certified envelope, and here's a copy of the telegram. It's just many records of every time the car was fueled and serviced from day one. Price, it's kind of interesting. I've never really seen a car with this much documentation that dates back this far. 1941 and 42, here's one of the original paint color charts you could pick for the car. Also going back to the early to mid 40s, this is actually some gas rationing stamps that many of us have heard about and few of us have seen. These were always attached to the vehicle license plate, and you wrote the license plate and the state you're out of. These are the actual gas rationing stamps our parents used to talk about. So kind of interesting. And this is a fairly complete set of that. Another Western Union release of the car, I believe, 1942, the 14th. This is pretty spectacular. These are basically all the receipts that date all the way up until the 1966 that go back to 1942 of oil changes, services, tires, alternators, starters, just whatever the vehicle needed. The guy was very, very meticulous. As you can see, some of this is sold. It's starting to fall apart, but pretty incredible that somebody would keep this much documentation on any vehicle, to me. So these are all service records. These are also all service records that were done by the Packard dealer out of Missoula, Montana. In addition to that, we've got, just basic things. This looks like it was a pre-delivery on the car. It was Simonized. There was a storage charge. Took 14 gallons of gasoline for $2.90. Had a thermostat gasket installed, and he bought a pair of snow chains for $7.65. Shop manual. This is just some information you need to know on the custom Packard radio that came in the car. The 5-button, 2 pneumatic buttons. Just a lot of features. This is some miscellaneous stuff that we just kind of threw. Again, every time he bought fuel, it just seems like the mileage and the records are here for many, many years. Here's more fuel receipts. I guess this Hart Refineries, 25 gallons for $6.09. Bunch of these. And again, this is every time he bought fuel. As you can see, this starts back in 1956 through the 60s. 53. Every time he bought fuel. Anyway, kind of interesting. Some of his notes on this stuff. Social Security Administration, Bureau of Old Age Survivors Insurance, P.O. Box, San Francisco. So just kind of interesting. And then records, a couple pictures. And all that came in the suitcase with the car. This suitcase was full of, it's got some more things in there. All this stuff was in this suitcase, and appears to me the suitcase was from the 40s as well. But pretty well documented car. I thought it was important everyone see this, and I want to thank you for taking the time to review this. Good luck. Thanks.